All right, guys, we are back. That's right, we're back in the building.
What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up?
You got Javier here. So if Javier was dropping something in the chat, guys,
here
we're not concerned. We know that Javier is a little salty here because we told him he couldn't use the restroom here at the BDH because of the first day, chat. Right? We had some pretty extensive air fresheners going in the restroom. Because Javier decided that this was the place where he wanted to let it all out, if you know what I mean.
False.
So
False.
But nevertheless, we are back in the building for the afternoon show. Make no mistake about it.
You guys know I was typing, so I wasn't the one.
Oh, man. Scarf it down, fellas, so we can make a little money. Oh, man. That is very, very, very direct here. So, all right, let's see what they said here. D-Money D-Money needs the bathroom smelling fresh. Sometimes he gets locked in. Yeah, I mean, hey, unfortunately, guys,
Yep.
I think that's a bit of an inside job, if I must say, because conveniently, chat, Ginger hasn't been here the days that, the last time I think Jerome was here, Ginger conveniently wasn't here, but he had access to the BDH. So I'm still trying to figure out, I reached out to PW. PW said that Ginger probably gave him a key, but he can't confirm that 100%. So he left a little wiggle room there, chat, if you know what I mean. So I'm not sure. Cray with little Ray. So Javier, man, day number 2, we got the afternoon session coming up. We know we got to try to get you in the green here. How you feeling so far on day number 2?
Feeling great. Trying to catch up, but we're good. We're live.
Oh, man.
See what the power hour brings us.
It sounded like you're lock and loaded over there already.
I'm ready, baby. I'm ready.
It sounded like you're lock and loaded.
Red ain't stopping nobody.
Oh, man. All right, guys. So give me a second here. Let me get the party started. If you haven't already, do us a solid, guys. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know the vibes. We are back.
Back like we never left.
In the building. So price right now hanging out 30,639. And question is, will we push back towards 30,693?
Javier, are we gonna go to the beach and drink some wine? I don't think so, bro. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm sorry. I don't think so. This afternoon, all gas, no brakes. Yep, that's right. That's right. Hopefully we get some good price action. Be able to make something happen.
All right, so let's see what we got here. Hold on here, guys. All right, give me a split second here, guys. Just got to get this adjusted. So we'll go solo on Javier while I'm working on this.
Solo chat. Give me some questions. Give me some questions. What do you guys want to know? Or what do you guys think about the market? How are we doing today? Javier, how many years have you been trading? I've been trading for 1 year and 10 months now, so almost 2 years. Do you speak Spanish, Paisa? Of course, man. Of course. Got that Colombian blood. How are you going to make back the 8? Well, I'm down 400 now, not 800. So Gotta make back for not really the mindset of thinking of making back. We gotta see what opportunities are in the market, not what I can make back. What was the process like to get in the mentorship? Oh, that was simple. They set up it was like a link, and I just applied. It was like a couple questions and a video, and that was it.
Yeah, was that easy, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I think D-Money saw the video and he was like, that's the dude. So I was like, all right.
All right, so let me flip this here, guys.
Javier, how much to fix my coolant leak on my 335? Sell the car, buddy. Sell the car, especially if it's an N54.
All right, so what do we got? Well, price right now, guys, 30,645. And the question is going to be, are we able to get back to these previous highs, right? That's the question, chat.
Yep.
30,693. So that's a level of interest. Got to keep an eye out here. You got Apex accounts, 90% off using the code PW. You know the vibes. Running out of time here, guys. Right. So somebody had a question earlier, AM stream, in regards to Apex bundled accounts. Yeah, you're able to get bundled accounts now as an option. Make no mistake about it, chat. And in my opinion, you can't go wrong with it, right? Because you're spending $95 for basically 5 accounts using the code PW for the trailing drawdown accounts, guys. That's hard to beat, in all honesty. So So 30,655. Will we get more upside kind of stepping into the market here? We're going to find out. I do like the current 5-minute candle. You got a nice, you had like some kind of retracement, three candle pattern, and then you had a push up. And price is kind of holding that 14 EMA, right? So let's see how this plays. This is a new 1 hour candle, chat. Obviously that previous candle, this is the 1 hour chart. It is bearish. And we'll have to kind of see how this plays out, right? So got to be a little cautious. And I want to know if we're able, if the bulls, in all honesty, chat, are they able to hold this 14 EMA, right? 645. Because if they're able to hold it, then maybe we are going to get a retracement back to get continuation back to 30,000. 693.
So what do you think, indeed? Like get a closure above the 14 EMA and see if we can get some momentum towards the upside?
Yeah, so that would be the thought process, right? If we're able to get that closure, that could be pretty convincing, guys, for more upside, right? You got about 50 seconds left. I like you got 2 bottoms here, right, as well. So if you notice on the 5-minute chart, you got a bottom here, and then you got a bottom here. So that's basically some higher lows, right? You got a low, higher low, kind of like a W pattern. If you kind of look at it, right? You got the downside up, and then maybe some continuation. See how this thing closes out. So we will see how this thing tracks, chat. Is it going to bring more upside? That's the question.
That is the question.
All right, so let's see here. Let me check something. All right, new candle open up here. Right off of 30,644. Will it push down, form some kind of bottom wick, and then expand higher, chat? That's the thought process, right? So that's what I'm waiting to see. So Javier got to be a little patient here, guys. I know he's biting at the bit over there, but
yeah,
got to be a little patient.
Patience is key, guys. Patience is key.
So let's see.
Again, like somebody asked me what, if I'm trying to make back money, something that's helped me in my trading is necessarily not thinking about making back money, because that could really mess you up. It's just looking at what opportunity the market gives you to put on a good trade, not necessarily, I was down 800, now I'm down 400. No, I'm not trying to make money back. I'm just trying to look for a good opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's about it, man.
All right, so let's see something here.
Just trade your edge, the opportunities will come. I agree.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's definitely the way to roll here, guys, right? So right now I'm getting a bit of a pullback. I think, do we play this as a W pattern, guys? We know that the bottom kind of put in already at 611. So let me kind of change up this just for a visual so you can kind of see what I'm talking about here.
Damn, he should replace D-Money? Absolutely not.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah.
D-Money is the teacher.
Let him come on in. So
everything I've learned is thanks to D-Money, guys, and just how you give him his flowers, I give him his flowers as well. He's a great teacher. You don't see that much here on YouTube. Somebody taking their time, explaining structure, psychological stuff. He's great at what he does. Absolutely.
D-Money, is my birthday. All I want from you and Javi is a 50-point banger this afternoon. Hey,
dang.
5280 NQ trader. That is a tongue twister, but happy birthday to you. Make no mistake about it. I hope that we can get it for you.
Happy birthday, brother. I hope you have a fantastic day. How are you turning? Your boy Williams back.
Yeah. Williams back. We're not gonna pay too much attention, guys, to Williams here. He's trying to get D-Money off of his game, so we're not gonna give him too much of attention here. So
surprised he's not at the VIP yet.
He'll be coming. All right, so 30,641 here, chat. Just kind of hanging out. Will we get continuation here to the upside? That is the question. Got to be patient because we're getting a whole bunch of nothing right now. So that previous 15-minute candle does look pretty promising, Javier, right? So because you got the bottom wick, it was actually a bullish engulfing candle as well, guys.
Just don't really like that rejection of the 14 EMA.
Yeah, so let me see something here.
Javier, how long did it take you to get your first payout? Bro, I got my first payout in I think it was 3 months, and then I didn't get a payout until 9 months later. So, it's been a struggle, but I'm definitely getting better and better every day.
Hey, you did better than me, man. It took me 2 years.
I think I got lucky, to be honest.
So I'm very transparent with that, guys, and I'm transparent with that for a reason. I can sit here and try to lie. I can sit here and lie and basically say that it was I got to pay out and whatever. It took me 2 years, guys, to get a payout, and that was because I was bouncing around from strategy to strategy, trying to kind of find my way, and I didn't stick to one thing. right? I'll be honest, Chad, if I would have stuck with momentum trading and using the EMAs, I probably would have been better off, and I would have got payouts a lot quicker. But basically, if I took losses, I would be frustrated, and I'll be like, hey, you know what? Tomorrow's another day. I'm gonna try something else.
Yeah.
That's honest truth, guys. Like, so you can cut off a lot in your learning curve, by sticking to one strategy, chat, because you know that it's gonna break down in a situation in regards to percentages, right? So if your setup is a 60%, 70% win rate, you got to let that play out, right? You know that you could have 70% win rate. You're gonna have 3 losers out of every 10 trades approximately, right? So you got to be able to prepare for that. That includes your sizing, chat, right? So if your size too large and you're not able to handle those 3 losses, you're gonna get wiped out.
Yeah.
Right. If you size too big and you took 3 L's back to back, and all of a sudden those are the 3 trades where you decided that you had to size up because you're frustrated at the market, not gonna be good. All right. So question is, guys, do we take a stab here at a long and put the stop below 612, right? And you basically just kind of figure that 612 would be the make or break area, guys, for the bulls, right? Because if we lose 612, then that bullish engulfing candle is invalidated, guys, right? So I think that's kind of shaping up. We're holding right now, and maybe we get a little bit more retracement, but that's a bullish engulfing candle, and you had a lot of selling pressure that stepped into the market. So I think could be the move here. Stop back below the previous 15-minute candle low, guys, and you let the long ride, right? So let me see something here. 1 second. All right. I think that's the move here, guys. Just kind of looking. So 15-minute candle, it is bearish. You got a ton of time left, 5 minutes, 57 seconds. And I think that low needs to be maintained, right? 614. If they flush that low, you don't want to be long at the moment. I'm also looking at the current candle here, guys. 1 hour chart. So let me flip this here. So I'm in a long here, guys. I'm gonna let it ride. We'll flip back to that in a second. Just give me a second here. I'm gonna let it ride. Stop is gonna be 614, 613 actually, right? If it goes down there, so be it, chat. All right, so you got basically Some bottom pressure kind of stepping in here to the upside. 30,638.
Robert says, I like the attire on Javier today. Yesterday, black shirt was too Rico Suave for this channel. All right. Appreciate it. Rocking that BDH apparel now. I got my uniform, guys.
All right, so I mean, you got the blueprint here, chat. Right, so as long as we hold, hint, hint, Javier. As long as we hold the previous low, 15-minute candle, chat, 614, we are targeting for more upside here. Make no mistake about it, guys. So if you listen to D Money, you might actually make a little money. I'm just saying. So
what would you be looking for target, D?
I mean, can we
like?
break 664?
Yeah.
Right. Kind of. If this is a W pattern, guys, we're gonna head higher, right? So trades up like 6.7 points, but do they have enough momentum, the Bulls, to kind of keep this thing rolling?
Javier needs a Jerome shirt to support PW's favorite employee. Is Jerome an employee here?
Man, I don't even know. Dow breaking highs. Are you looking at bottom wicks at 5-minute candle, D-Money? Yeah. So the 15-minute chart, guys, I'm looking at the 15-minute chart, right? That previous candle is a bullish engulfing candle. So that for me is a bullish indication that we could be possibly heading higher. Doesn't mean it has to print. Nothing in trading is, 100% certain. So, I mean, you got to be realistic on that. However, it is a bullish kind of like signal, right? So if they flush it, right? If they flush the low, they flush it, guys. But previous candle's low, I'm talking about 15-minute chart. But it is a bullish engulfing candle. You had the retracement to the EMAs, so can it hold? We're definitely gonna find out here. You long, Javier?
Yeah.
Oh man, here we go, guys. So Javier is in a bit of a hole here, so we're gonna see if we can.
I am long from 638.
Try to assist to get him out. We don't know, but we're definitely gonna try. Make no mistake about it.
Long from 638, seeing if we can get that push to 665.
Yeah, so 665, chat, that's the previous candle's high. So we're kind of mapping out, and you would expect some kind of continuation if we're going to get it, right? Possibly up towards previous candle's highs. If they really get it going, it just depends.
Eat that bazooka.
We could be headed back to 693, right? The top of the range, because this... that's just a previous candle high. What the real resistance is up here, guys. So we got to see how this plays out. Bearish candle closure, 15-minute chart right now is 230. So now you're kind of watching to see if we get pushed down and then a push back up, right? Maybe another kind of higher, dig into the bottom wick and then expand higher. So I don't like that we're getting the push right away, but we will take it, guys, right? Hey, there's 10 points, man.
Yeah.
There's 10 points, chat. Nothing wrong with locking that in, especially if you've been red on the day. You might want to lock it and kind of build on that. But holding up here, 637, top of the box guys that we talked about.
Take that. That was like 14, 15 points.
Yeah. Yeah, right at that's 12 points. We got a little bit more in the tank. I feel like we got at least a 15 pointer here, guys. Got to get the party started. There's 15 points. If you took the loan, you got paid. Drop a W in the chat. You got to love it. It's over 15 points, guys. It's still going. So we got to get Javier out of the hole, guys. Javier was down 800, so we got to get him out of the hole.
Got 200 right now.
Somebody said W, but still in it. Yeah, I mean, I would be smart, but the top of the range, we know there's room, guys, right? There is room.
It's pumping, yeah.
All right, so took that off, and I mean, we'll see what else we can get here.
E, can you just break down that trade? What was your, what were you looking at before you even jumped in?
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's, so guys, basically here, 15-minute chart, bullish engulfing candle that formed here at 2 o'clock. You wanted price to push down, form some kind of bottom wick on the next candle, and then expand higher to the upside. There might be more room here, chat, right? Because until we break the previous candle's low, we are starting to grind higher. So could be looking for another entry. Make no mistake about it.
And that no wick too that's pretty bullish, right? In the 15-minute candle. No,
yeah, you got. Well, I mean, you got a bottom wick put in, but it's a lower high. 15-minute chart, right? See that bearish candle?
Yeah.
So that is a higher low that was put in. So I mean, you're kind of imagining that we get more expansion up out of that. Now, you're saying that it doesn't have a top wick. Yeah, it doesn't have a top wick. However, it closed bearish. So that particular candle, I mean.
No, I was talking about the one right now. Like, I mean, the one we're out right now.
No bottom wick?
Yeah, it's got like, I mean, it's got that tiny little.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily like that.
Oh,
right?
Because you want it to push down.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have preferred it push down, guys, and form that bottom wick and then expand up out of this thing higher, right? So we'll have to see how this plays out, chat. Up $1,000 on basically across a couple Apex accounts. Let me pull that up real quick here. Kind of bounce back and forth today, guys. Obviously, not trading the Grand Cup anymore, so got to start grinding again. It's ground time, guys. But I was talking with the fam here, and hey, if you're able to bag a couple thousand, $6,000, I mean, I don't think that's too shabby here, chat, to be honest. So let me see here.
Yeah, shout out to D Money. Shout out to D Money for getting 5K.
990 in one account here, chat. Right, you got 990 up in one funded account, and just kind of bouncing around here, taking what I can get, chat. because the reality is that it's one of those days where the wicks, right? It's kind of like wicky wick. Like even right now, we're getting a wick back down. So we had about 15 points on the trade, and now you're looking to see. And the sad part is for us right now, if you want to be long, you're like, well, we just rejected off of these highs, right? We couldn't put in a higher high above 638, right? And we got a retracement back down. So when we're looking, a lot of times, guys, those 15-point, 20-point trades, I'm taking them, especially on a day like today, guys. We had a lot of kind of wicky wick action, and it's the afternoon, so nothing wrong now with being patient. Let's see if we can frame another setup. So where's your account? Where's your account now, Javier? You were down 800.
I'm down 200 right now.
All right. So, yeah, this guy's the degen over here, guys. We can't even keep track of him. So he's down $200. So we got to make more than $200. We got to get Javier in the green, guys. We got to get Javier in the green. So we had a nice little trade there, 15 points plus. Now it's smart to be patient. Now the question is, chat, is this another higher low, right? So is this a higher low kind of forming here? You got a low, higher low. Would this be another higher low? And then we push out of this. So I need to see how this 5-minute candle closes out, because we've been talking about market structure today. That was one of the main things on the agenda today, chat, market structure, right? So this is bullish market structure as long as we can hold these previous lows and they don't get taken out. So if they get taken out, if we swipe these lows below 615, look out to the downside. Could be more selling pressure coming in, and obviously I don't want to be a part of that. Be stuck in the long, and then all of a sudden we get the flush McGush. I went long now, down 10 points. Yeah.
Especially that 1 hour chart with the wick looks really bearish. 4 hours as well. Got that wick there. Let's see if we could take out this level.
Yeah, see, this is not. Yeah, see, this is not looking too hot, guys. Not looking too hot here. $30,616. So we just swiped this low, the green candle's low, right? So now you're watching, and it's probably a better visual to kind of map this out here. So are we going to hold or are we going to fold?
How many points is this candle?
Yeah, hey, they're not playing around on this candle, dude.
22-point candle.
They're not playing around, chat. This is flush McGush.
Flush McGush.
So those lows got taken out. Selling pressure starting to step into the market. Not great for the bulls, obviously, unless this level kind of holds up and you're buying here, right? Because make no mistake about it, guys. There's people that are buying right now.
Yep.
Because they see the market structure and they're trying to, they're thinking that this is maybe a W pattern or something kind of forming out. But 15-minute candle right now looks bearish, looks really heavy. Will we get a bullish reaction off of this level?
Yeah, you also have a lot of support there.
10-minute chart bearish engulfing, Gene. Yeah, it's not looking great, man, to be honest, for the bulls. Because this was a line in the sand, guys, right? So now I think this is a good example to kind of talk through where people are like, oh, D-Money switching his bias or something similar, right? Not understanding, guys, that you're trading momentum. So momentum changes, right? So we had some bullish momentum kind of going into lunchtime, and right now, I mean, this is looking like they want 567, chat. So, right, which is the opening range high that was put in. So it's 30,567. Is that in jeopardy of getting of getting hit? That's the question. But we're back below the 14. We got a bearish EMA cross, 5-minute chart that just formed. And it's hard to want longs right now, right? On this heavy candle, guys. Doesn't mean we can't push back up, and we might very well do that. But I think it's better now to kind of frame it out. I don't know how I clicked on a 3-minute chart. Where you are kind of waiting for this thing to play out, right? I think you got a long bottom wick, and that bottom wick could lead to more downside if they fill it. But let's see who wins this battle between the bulls and the bears, right? Maybe price pushes up, forming some kind of top wick, and then it spans lower. You got 3 minutes 37 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. All right, 30,005. Hundo area, do we challenge it, guys? Right, that's the question. Or do we kind of hold up? Still got some time on this 15-minute candle to kind of close out. I think it will go test VWAP. Tons of orders down there. Yeah, I mean, so that level, chat, that is not, remember, that's not a random level. That's actually the ORB low or high, right? Sorry, ORB high. So wouldn't be out of the question if we go down there for a retracement. You just need to see it start kind of breaking down, right? There's nothing quite yet that's saying that we're going to kind of retrace. Yeah, the strong statement basically from the bulls, pushing it right back to this area. So right back up. Somebody said they caught the short. Nice. I mean, the 30-minute candle, guys, is bearish. You got a long wick top and a bottom. It's just a matter of will it hold up? There's still a ton of time is what I'm saying, chat, right? This current 15-minute candle, I think you're better off kind of waiting for that to finalize. You got about 1 minute and 2 seconds left. Let's see who wins the battle here. $29 seconds left for the candle to close out. 15-minute chart. All right. So looking like all right. So bearish closure, 15-minute chart. Do we get a push up, form a top wick, and then expand?
Yeah.
Lower, guys. That would be the thought process for me. Or maybe they flush it, right? Because we know how the NQ does what it wants. So do they flush it now? Do they push it up and form a top wick and then drop it lower? So I will be looking for that, guys. A push up here. Maybe form some kind of top wick and then expand towards this bottom wick down here at 599. If you haven't already, guys, do us a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know the vibes. So
Come on.
So Javier is biting at the bit, chat, for a short. He's making noises over here. So
I'm trying to get that top wick formed, man, but they don't want to.
Yeah, it might just flush Magush without it, but
I hope it doesn't. But yeah,
a lot of times you get the top wick first before the rejection, guys.
Because that's a mistake I would make a lot. Is right now I would probably go short without that top wick being formed, and just like we've talked about it, I would just get stopped out on that pullback.
Yeah.
So ever since I learned that from you, to just wait for the wick to be formed, it's a game changer.
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating when sometimes they don't give it, but oftentimes they do give it, and then you just look to kind of join the party, right? So it's happening, guys.
Yeah.
There's the wick.
There it is, yeah.
Starting to put in 15-minute chart. So that's what we're talking about, right? Trying to anticipate a top wick being put in, and then we sell off back towards 517, maybe even towards 587, which is the 50 EMA on the 15-minute chart. So it would be this level down here.
Good luck, Javi. This afternoon price action be Nardo wicking me. Yep, I feel you.
Yeah,
bro.
it's a lot of wiki wick today, chat.
I feel that. Trust me.
It is definitely a lot of wiki wick price action today. If you didn't get in on the wicks, you probably got yoked on, right? Because it literally it's been a lot of wiki wick action, even for longs earlier this morning.
Javier's ready to open up a Discord. Yeah, I'll charge $300 a month and say I make $1 million a day, and I'll open the Discord.
What? What?
Like all these fake gurus.
Oh man, the market needs to go down this week. 10 of the up move. Okay. All right. Force a trade, Javier, LOL. Tim, you're wrong for that,
man. Force a trade, brother. What are you talking about?
He trying to get out of the hole, guys. We got to get him. Got to get him out of the hole.
Trying to get me kicked out of the BDH, man. Trying to set me up.
All right, so an aggressive short would be now, guys, and the stop would basically be back above 638. Just kind of anticipating that they're going to flush Magush's thing, but you are kind of up against the 1 hour chart kind of closing out here in the next 12 minutes. I mean, nasty candle. Look at this candle, man. Look at the battle, right? So when you guys see that long wick, chat, top and bottom, that is telling you that there's going to be some back and forth price action kind of between the bulls and the bears. So if you're trying to get long, you might get chopped. If you're trying to get short, you might get chopped. So we need more of a conviction candle, guys. Something that's telling us that the retracement to the upside is over, but less than 11 minutes.
Because that's like what we were talking about, you know, maybe getting in that pullback, but that 1 hour candle is, I can't go short with that 1 hour candle looking like that. It's crazy.
All right, so we got you covered for power hour, guys, coming up here in less than 11 minutes. So you got two options. Make sure you fill out your vote. Pump or dump going into power hour. You got quite the retracement happening right now on the 5-minute chart, but 15-minute chart, we see the rejection, guys, that you definitely don't want this thing back above that 650 area, I think, chat, right? If you stay below 650, you stay below the EMA 640 area, then you would be looking potentially for more downside, right? So, and that's just looking at that previous bottom wick that was put in on the previous 15-minute candle. But we could be in for some chop action here with that 1 hour candle looking the way that it looks. So I think if we start to pick up momentum here, guys, and that 1 hour candle starts to kind of shift towards the downside, then I think you'll be better off, right? But if we can't break the 15-minute previous candle's high, in my opinion, shorts are probably going to be the wave. So we'll see how this plays. Definitely not kind of ideal price action here going into the close of the 1 hour candle. 4 hour chart right now looks extremely weak, chat. We had a lot of bullish momentum on the previous candle. And a lot of times when you see that bottom wick, price wants to dig into it, right? So that's the thought process here, is that maybe they want to dig into this bottom wick down here below 550. All right, there's a rejection. Hint, hint, Javier, right? So there's a rejection coming off of the 14, guys. Do they have enough momentum to get us down to 600? That's the question. All right, there's 621. So if you listen to the commentary, guys, like we said, you listen to D-Money, you get paid. So there's 614. Can we get this? Can we get down here, chat? Lower 600. We're almost there. 616. You short, Javier?
Yes.
What was your entry?
623.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left here. Saw the rejection, guys, off the 14 EMA. And you want continuation here down. You got a new. What was that?
I said, yeah, come on.
Yeah, lower 600s here. That's what kind of looking for a rollover back to 600, right? If they can flush McGush. You don't want this thing to kind of stall out. So you might want to lock in some profit here. You got a bottom wick on the current candle. 5-minute chart. Don't like that. But this 15-minute candle, guys, I mean, that's not a bullish. Like, the current candle is bullish, but that previous candle is super bearish, guys, right? So you would almost, you're trying to anticipate we're going to get follow through, but we will see if that plays. You had a few points there. Now you're getting a bit of a pullback. You need to lose this candle's low. We need to get back below 614.
Come on, NQ.
So, yeah, guys. So the reality is here. Let me switch to this account. Hold on 1 second. The Apex account. Looking for, well, hopefully a flush McGush. That's just what it is, right? Because of the 15-minute candle, chat. So we will see. We'll see how Javier is kind of feeling there based off of his.
I'm shaking.
Oh man,
I'm shaking.
He should be. Come on, man. All right, let's see. 680.
Come on. See if we can get some continuation.
Yeah, let's see if we get continuation here, guys. That's what I'm looking for. Might not get it. Who knows? Had a few points there, but prices start definitely in a battle. Bulls and bears are in a battle here, so
I definitely don't want to see price above the 14 or that 50 EMA.
And like I said, lower 600. Let's see. Here's the pullback again. Your entry was 630. 30 what?
23.
Your entry was 623?
Yeah.
Oh, you added?
No,
you were like
it's always been there.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, so
there we go. Come on, keep going. Keep dropping.
Looking for, let's see if we can get it, chat. Lower 600s.
I just want to make D-Money proud.
Is this a rollover? Down towards this bottom box. We take this box off. So, not talking about this one, guys. I'm talking about this box down here.
Don't worry, Javi. We're going to get that 588 mark. Let's go for that.
Somebody said 588. Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
that.
we're looking for at least 600, chat. Having a bit of a hard time here. Don't like that 5-minute chart kind of reversing here. 15-minute candle just needs to fall through the floor. Just fall through the floor, guys. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I mean, nothing wrong with locking in, guys. Profit, right, if you have it, because you're getting a battle here. So 3 minutes left on the current 15-minute candle. And push right back up. So
oh man.
Two minutes, 15 seconds here, chat. We're gonna finalize the poll because we're getting ready for power hour. Right now, 55% of the chat feel like we're going down. 45% feel like we're going up. So, going to be interesting here. Kind of going into the last hour for regular hours, right? Well, to 4 o'clock. So we'll say that because we know somebody's going to get uptight.
Get out of the position. Yeah, I'm out of the position. Yeah, you know, they all don't work out, and it's all right.
All right, so let's see. All right, we're still holding above below the 14 EMA, guys. Will we get some follow through here? You closed out already?
Yeah.
You didn't hold it?
Yeah, I saw that it crossed the EMAs and it's heavy momentum to the upside, so I didn't like that.
All right, let's kind of see how this plays here. You got less than 2 minutes for the 15-minute candle to close out. So yeah, that 5-minute chart, guys, push right back up, right? That's not, you know, you don't want to see that. Now, it would be funny if the next candle kind of opens up and pushes right back down, right? Because we fail to kind of break these highs, but maybe they're going to do it now. These highs kind of sitting up here above 650. So you got less than 40 seconds left.
Move on to the next Javier must tough trading next to the go. It helps, honestly. It helps when you have the mentor right next to you.
All right, so yeah, we gotta remember, guys, every trade is not gonna work. You had how many points were you up on that trade?
I was up like 9 points.
Yeah, 9 or 10 points. So you know, if you took it off, you know, you would have been fine. But that's life, guys. So the next setup here, you got less than 5 seconds for 3 o'clock power hour. We're officially in it. Will we get a rejection here or just a massive push here, guys?
Looks like they want to pump this thing now.
That's the question, right? That 1 hour candle, man, that 1 hour candle closed bullish, guys, after all that, right? So yeah, this is not ideal for bears, right? Because a lot of times you'll get this price action with the long wicks. Price pushes down, forms a bottom, and then takes off. It at least tries to dig into that top wick here, guys. So you might be in for a push here to the upside, right? We did not get the follow through, and I think that they're clearly trying to kind of push us here. So that bottom wick off the 14 EMA is very telling. Yeah, we don't have a top wick so far, but they might be ready to springboard us here, chat. So let's see how this plays.
I got a question, D.
Yeah.
So like, I just took that losing trade. Did you ever have a rule of waiting to take the next setup just so? Because when you take that losing trade, you feel kind of that,
impacted,
yeah. So like, did you ever have a rule where you're like, all right, let me wait a certain amount of time until I could maybe cool down, maybe take 10-15 minutes and then come back to see a next setup instead of just jumping right back into the market?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it depends, right? I think the longs here are, unfortunately, the longs are in play, man. I hate to say it. The longs are in play, bro.
No, yeah, but you're right.
I mean, because we like it's so if I see something like this, I'm taking a long, guys, right? Because the reality is that you kind of see here on this account's $280 or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
because I wanted to do that, but like somebody in the chat just put revenge trading ?
Yeah,
it's like that fine line where you have to, I think, like really put in the work and see like, okay, are you revenge trading or are you really? Because I agree with you. Like I saw that it broke those EMAs.
Yeah, I mean the 5-minute chart, guys.
I saw
in the 15-minute chart. I mean, that was not a bearish, right? I mean, we closed with momentum, guys. That's the whole point of kind of trading this stuff. So from 645 to 652, will we get a little bit more here to the upside, at least 10 points, maybe 655. There's 655, guys, right? So there's 10 points. There's 12 points. All right, so can we? All right, there's 15 points, chat. 16 points. Yeah, I mean, you could just kind of see on the higher time frame, guys, that close. A lot of times you'll get a pop, right? So, and it's, you got to be able to pivot here. So 665 would be 20 points here, guys. Can we get a 20 pointer here? There's 662, almost there, chat. I think we hit 660, I think we're going to hit 645, 665 or higher here. So right at 20 points, guys. There's 20 points. Actually just hit it. Had a little pullback. Think we might be headed to the top of this range. And that's all the way back at like 706, to be honest, chat. So all right, there's 20 points. Do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know the vibes. We're still going. There's 22. So had to capitalize there, guys. We'll take it off, right? So had to capitalize there. We saw the 1 hour chart. Basically that closure, guys, was not a bearish closer. Remember that candle was having a hard time, right? And Javier kind of talked about that. He was like, hey, how do you like kind of hold yourself from jumping back in? It's not necessarily, I mean, sometimes you're going to have to do it because if you see the candle close out, guys, the way that it closed out, I mean, that is bullish. So if you took the W, drop a W. If you took the long, drop a W in the chat, guys. You got paid. That was a 25-point trade. Right at it. And I think we head here up towards 693. Make no mistake about it, guys. So we had a 15-point winner, just had a 25-point winner. And if you closed the previous trade out, it was about 10 points. If you got chopped, you held it, I mean, that's life, right? So
Yeah, I asked you that because I saw that bullish reaction and I wanted to go long in that, but you know, I got you next to me, and it's the mentorship, so I'd rather ask all the questions I can. You know,
if you see me, sir, if you see my trade screen, sir, you might want to hop in. That's all I'm telling you. So we're not. Yeah, I mean, it's the thing is, chat, we all go through that where there's going to be times, right, where you're like, man, like, and maybe you held that previous trade a little bit longer than, you know, you should have, right? Because you were green on the trade, almost 10 points. And obviously you wanted more. And when it didn't break down, you know, sometimes you got to scrap it and move on, man. So they're saying, did you take that trade?
Oh, the long? No, I didn't take the long. I wanted to, but I wanted to get clarification from D just because, man, I have him next to me. If I was alone, I would have probably taken that long. Like if I would have
always 20/20. That's what they're saying. Yeah.
What happened?
They're saying hindsight's always 20/20. Yeah, I mean it is, guys. But you know, I think Javier's being genuine because that happens to a lot of us, chat. Right? You can't sit here and type on your screen or wherever you're at and say that you never had a loss, taken a loss, and then you're hesitant about hopping back in for a long. That's happened to everybody, guys.
Yeah.
So. I always miss your trades. Well, how did you miss the trade? I literally showed the screen and I was up like 10 points and held it for 25. So if you missed that trade, that is 100% on you, Gio, because chat, did I not show? I think I got in a trade and I was up like 7 points and went to 10 points, and then I literally held it to 25 points. So if you missed that trade, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Gotta do your part.
Went to brush my teeth for like 3 minutes and missed it. Yeah, I mean, guys, I literally showed the trade. I was up like a couple points and held it for 25. All right, so let's see what we got here.
Shout out to D Money. That was a banger trade, though. That long was a good trade.
That guy's also the music too loud guy. Yeah, there's always somebody, chat. There's always somebody. So, guys, I mean, it's all right. Let's do this, guys. If you took the trade. Drop a W, guys. Let's see how many people caught that trade that D Money just took for the long. I want to see how many people took the long, guys. Am I on something where or was I literally in the trade about right? Not even 10 points and held it for 25. So I'm like confused how, like, I understand, chat, that you know, a lot of people out there, they want D Money to basically tell them to hit buy or sell, but you called it, I missed it. Yeah, and that's the thing, guys. I understand that you might get pissed sometimes because you're like your timing or whatever, or you decided not to take that trade, but I mean, I literally showed you guys the trade, so I mean, I literally kept saying, well, let's see if we can get 15 points. Let's see if we can get 20 points. Let's see if we can get 25. So, I mean, I don't.
You give them 10, they want 20. You give them 20, they want 50. It's the rule of life right there.
All right, so let's see what we got here, guys. So what are these buy and sell buttons for? You're talking about on TradingView, or like you're talking about on TradingView? Confused what you're talking about, to be honest. You're talking about up here? That's if you're logged in, you're able to take trades directly on TradingView for logged into your account, live account or prop account. He's joking. Yeah, I know. Can't please everybody. Yeah, guys. I mean, it's sarcasm. Yeah, I got you. But it's just I get it, chat. But I mean, I know for a fact I literally so It is what it is. Did Javi make back his 800 from this morning? He was down, guys. He was down. He only needed $200. He didn't take the 10-point winner.
Yeah.
So how much are you down? Let's spread the beans, man. How much are you?
So I was down 800, then 400,
dude.
then 200, and then I just took a loser, and I'm down 500.
All right, so you're down 500.
Down 500 now, yeah.
All right, so let's see what we can do here, guys. So I think
again, that's just me being honest too, guys. I could just lie and tell you guys that I'm up. I'm not gonna lie. There's no point of lying, to be honest.
Yeah. All right, so will we head back, chat, to 30,693? I mean, we're only, a few points away. I don't think it's out of the question. A lot of times after you get that WikiWik action, I think that's the level, guys. I think we tap at least 693 from here, right? Somebody's going to tell me that,
yeah.
I didn't talk about it if it gets hit, right? That's just how it works. But it's 312. We're in Power Hour, chat. We just had a pop. Pretty nice trade there. 25 points right at it, right? So now you see a doji candle that formed on the 5-minute chart.
That was a nice entry too for the wick entries that we were talking about.
Yeah,
earlier.
that was a wick entry. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I see.
That's how you got to try to play it, man. Because on a day like today, it's get in as cheap as possible.
Yeah.
And let it ride. So.
Yeah.
So I think that level could get hit, chat. I mean, it's a possibility, right? 30,693 area. Pretty strong. A lot of times when you see that doji, guys, so what is the doji candle? A doji candle is an indecision candle, right? Meaning that the bulls and the bears had a battle and the candle closed neutral, guys, right? It's a neutral candle. So a lot of times that signals more upside to kind of, when you see a strong bullish candle, chat, and you see a doji and then the candle closes above it, I think we're going to push here possibly towards 693, chat, or higher. So hint to Senior Javier, guys, right? So because the reality is, look at this 15-minute candle, guys. There's 680.50. We're trying to push here. Very strong 15-minute candle, chat. Very strong, right? A lot of bullish momentum inside of that candle.
Much love to Javier for the transparency, y'all. It goes a long way. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I believe honesty is very important, especially in trading. Javier, is D-Money real or trading or a trading robot? I'm pretty sure he's real.
We knew the questions were coming, guys. We just don't know when they're gonna come, but we know there's some interesting ones out there.
Well,
so.
Guys, I tell you this much: I know you're used to seeing him on the screen, so I've been following D-Money for about 8 months since he came to the BDH, and when I saw him in person, it was a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wow, he's actually here. He's real. So when I actually get to see him, it's definitely an awesome experience. But yeah, he is real, very real.
I'm not a robot, guys. So hence why we call out for take like 5 trades and somebody's like, when's the next one? So it doesn't matter. They think you're a robot anyway. So need proof, need to do the moonwalk live. Man, I haven't done the moonwalk, guys. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I used to do chat. I used to do the moonwalk. I'm not going to lie. I think I've shared that before. You got to get D-Money. You got to get D-Money feeling real good, chat, to do the moonwalk, right? So it has to be a special occasion. So.
Is D really 5'2"? No, I think he's like, what are you, D, like 5'10"?
No, I'm 5'8".
Oh.
Yeah, I could lie there, guys. I could have added a couple. That's what I'm talking about, man. I could have added a couple inches there, Chad. I had the opportunity. We know Denny is 5'2", so he's in the chat.
Ginger had to put on the chat clarification.
Oh, man. All right, so 15-minute candle just closed out, guys. This is the new candle. Do we get some kind of continuation to the upside to go up and re-challenge these previous highs that were put in? Inside of the box. So you had Rubio speaking. You had Trump that came out, I think, last night and basically said that he's tired of the back and forth with Iran, chat. So whatever that means, right? We don't know how that's going to impact the market, but the market has kind of brushed that off because we're still sitting at 30,672. So we haven't got a flush. That's for sure, right? We haven't stayed low. The daily candle's actually bullish with a crazy wick. So, I mean, it's hard to think that 31,000 doesn't get hit sooner or later, chat. The other thing is, if I'm not mistaken, we do have NFP on Friday. So you got non-farm payroll. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure I saw non-farm payroll. Sorry, chat. Coming up Friday, right? The last time it came out, it was a dud. It's like a 50-point mover. CPI, the last time it printed, it was a dud. So whether or not it has an impact, we're not sure yet, chat. We got to wait and find out. But yeah, you got NFP on Friday. So be curious to see if it has any kind of impact. You know, typically, I mean, sometimes it's kind of like hit or miss. You have these big pushes, and then sometimes it's kind of mute. And the last print was mute, as well as CPI. PMI tomorrow, Tim? Yeah. That's normally 8:30, right? The PMI print is...
Oh, man.
All right, you got Wednesday, June 3rd, PMI 10 o'clock. Gotcha. Yep. So, yeah, tomorrow it looks like you got some red folder, ADP, non-farm employment change, guys. That's not the actual NFP number, but that's ADP non-farm employment change is coming out 8:15. And then you got a couple other events. It looks like some final service PMI, 9:45, 10 o'clock ISM services PMI. So will it impact the market? We're going to find out. Right now, price is trying to kind of push here. You got no bottom wick on that current 15-minute candle. Do they need a deeper retracement before going higher, chat? That's the question. So far, a bit of a pullback. 5-minute chart could not break the previous 5-minute candle's high. Getting some kind of retracement here. Got room to 30,648, right? Do they push it up from there? 30-minute candle still bullish, guys, with a lot of time left. You got 10 minutes and 20 seconds left. It's like crazy during the afternoon, guys, because it's the time like flies. Like it's 3:19. I guess I'm used to doing like the afternoon from like 12 to 4. So like now like 2 to 4 in the afternoon, guys, it like flies by. It's like crazy. So if you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know the vibes. So we will keep the party going. Tons of orders at 700. Yeah, I mean, I think so. Chat, I would be shocked if 693 doesn't get tapped at least. Right? The only reason why is because of now Nothing's 100%, guys, right? But what I'm saying is that we got a lot of bullish momentum kind of building up here on the 30-minute chart, on the 1 hour chart. That's the next logical area, right, to get hit, because that's a daily level. So those daily levels tend to get retested when price is in momentum. So
If I'm in a trade, I'm not in a trade right now, guys.
320 here, 5-minute candle. It's trying to push up here, right? So is this going to be a similar? We saw this down here, guys. So if you notice this print, the last time we had this kind of formation kind of play out 5-minute chart, you had bullish momentum, kind of like a bearish candle, and then a violent push up. You're getting the same candle to print here. So do we push out of this? Can we get back above 683, right? So if we're able to pop 682, 683, I think it's off to the races to the upside here, guys, on a possible bazooka. So the levels mapped out on the chart. Somebody's going to say that we didn't talk about it, but we all know that that's not the case. All right, there's 683, pop of the previous high up there. Can the momentum kind of push us now to 693, guys, right to the basically that daily candle level that we talked through. 686. You got 2 minutes left on this current candle 5-minute chart, right? So it took us a few candles to kind of pop those in that pattern that I just showed you guys, right? Took us a few candles, but that would put us basically back inside of the box if that's the play above 700, chat. And that's just looking at the higher time frame, guys, right? We know that there's a lot of bullish momentum. Long bottom wick on the previous candle, and then you get the expansion higher. People trying to short this thing thinking that the party's over, and then all of a sudden they learn a lesson, right? They learn a lesson about messing with NQ at 3:20 in the afternoon. NQ's like the baby mama that you're pissed off, chat.
Oh gosh, don't want to know about that. That's crazy.
All right, there's 687, 686.5. Bottom of the box, guys, is 692. Nothing wrong with trailing if you're in a long here, chat. Just in case there's some trickery kind of going into the close of the 30-minute candle. Yeah, see that 15 has a nice bottom wick already formed. So is that enough to kind of catapult us up here? 5 minutes, 17 seconds left. All right, so high put in there 686.5. I mean, with them 4 points, do they got enough? Do they have any more energy left, the Bulls, guys? Right, that's the question. Kind of see how this plays out, right? So 3 minutes 11 seconds left here, chat. We got MOC coming up at 350. So we got you covered with the poll. Need to see how you guys are feeling going into MOC. D Money, I took that long. I'm up $5,000. Did I read that right? Wow. Shout out to 3 Every Ready. Apparently he made 5K. You gotta love it. I don't hit buy or sell for you, so congrats to you. I was having a conversation, chat, and that's one of the things that I think keeps you going when you're a streamer, day trader and a streamer now, right, guys? It's like the people out there that are putting in the work and getting payouts, getting evaluations passed, all that stuff, that keeps you going, guys. The positive messages, etc., right? Because you get a lot of hate. Sometimes you get hate in this industry for some reason, even if you don't hate on anybody else. So that's just the reality, guys. All right, you got 3 options going into MOC, so what do you prefer, Alex Hate or Alex Love? Neither. Neither, chat. Why can't we get none of it? I don't want none of it. All right, so we got up to 686. Bottom of the box is what was that, like 693? 693 area, guys. 692.5. Getting a bit of a pullback now. So we'll have to see how this kind of plays. 30-minute candle is going to close out here, and it is bullish. Is it continuation time? All right, here's your new candle. Previous close bullish on the 30-minute chart.
See if we could get a wick formed.
Yeah, I mean, or you just get the rapid push now because it kind of got delayed going into the close of the 30-minute candle, right? So curious to see how this plays. Not looking too out on a 15-minute chart. So if they can push these highs, I mean, look out. They would have to push it though. Meaning that there needs to be a lot of momentum kind of stepping in here, guys, to take us back up here, right above like 687. And we've seen NQ do it before, guys. Make no mistake about it. All of a sudden, we're sitting up here inside of the box. $30,676. If you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. We got 2,100 people tuned in, guys, and we got only 495 likes. So if you haven't already, do me a solid, hit the like button. We got to get to 1,000 likes here, guys. Keep the streak alive. So we're almost there. We need less than 500 likes on the stream to be at 2,000 plus for the day. So you got Warbucks accounts. You're able to get started trading equity accounts, guys. 5K accounts for as cheap as $36. It's great with Lil Ray Ray.
As soon as you saw those EMA crosses on the 5-minute, Javi, you should have been long. Oh, well, I wanted to, but that's when I asked you that question.
Yeah, I mean, but guys, you know, the reality is, I think, like we kind of covered already, in all honesty, right? It happens, chat. Sometimes you get kind of, you know, I don't want to say paralyzed because that's like can sound like insensitive kind of using it in that, you know, I guess form, but you get kind of freeze up a little bit because you're like, oh man, do I really want to try, you know, a long right away, because, you know, that momentum kind of shifted. But in a case with, you know, that, you know, particular example, guys, it happens quite often. Right off that 14, you do get some kind of bullish reaction, and that's the reason why I was kind of leaning towards that trade, guys. And it happens to everybody. I've done that myself, right? It won't be the last time, right, that it happens. Just trying to basically learn from it and go from there. That's all you can do.
Tim Murray, Javier, you still made a good comeback. Thanks, bro. I'm trying, bro. Trying, but you know, it's hard to come back right now.
When you're down for the day, your emotions step in and stops your trading. Yeah, it does impact it, right? It's great because we're not robots, chat, right? I mean, if we were, which nobody wants to, you know, I'm not saying we want to be, but if we were, it would be a lot easier from a trading standpoint because there's no emotion, right? So it's kind of like you're just, you know, trading what's in front of you without second guessing, because a lot of times there's second guessing involved when after a loss, as an example. Price is trying to push here, guys. So bulls are trying to step in to get us back above these highs up here, 680 area, 680, like 685. Pop that, and all of a sudden we're back up above 700. So let's see if the bulls have enough momentum to pop those highs, or if you're going to get a pullback now again. So, I mean, that's trading, guys, right? Today we talked a lot about entries and stop loss placement, market structure. We spent a lot of time on market structure because it's important, chat, right? And I think today's price action probably was a good example of like what we needed to see, because when price gets a little choppy, or if it gets a little wick, meaning that there's a lot of wicks, you know, from a price action standpoint, and it's not clear directional moves, a lot of times, you know, you need to see like how to kind of navigate it. Now, it doesn't mean that you won't take losses, doesn't mean that you won't get stopped out, but I tried to at least kind of walk you guys through a way to trade the market when there's a lot of wick action, chat, right? So like we saw it looking to the left over here, a lot of wicks, right? You're trying to get in as close as you can to the bottom of the wicks and trying to ride price back up, right? Versus trying to trade it as a breakout, because a lot of times it's easy to get chopped on those retracements. So because of your entry, right? You're getting the best entry on the wick retest. able to put your stop loss below the previous candle's low or that previous candle's wick, as an example, or EMA. See, price it's holding here, chat. It's trying right there. The bulls are fighting to get this thing higher. Just had another reaction off the EMA. Will it hold? We got a level drawn out. We actually have Howdy in the box. So will they hit it? Looking like the bulls are got some strength kind of stepping in here, guys. Get your vote in for MOC. You got less than 13 minutes.
So D, I don't trade the afternoon session that much. MONC does it bring a lot of high volatility? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the last 10 minutes of the market. Kind of going into that 4 o'clock time. Last 10 minutes of the standard regular hours, right? Not extended.
Okay.
Or after hours trading and all that. So a lot of times you'll get volatility. Sometimes you don't. We need to check really quick, guys. Do we have earnings? Are there any major companies reporting earnings after the bell? Yesterday we only had 3, so it was like a slow day, but today's the 2nd. We got 7, right? So nothing too crazy. It looks like you got Ulta reporting at 4:05, and a few other companies here after the bell. So PetMed, Yet, Sportsman Warehouse Holdings, PicPay, Ulta, GitLab, and Palo Alto. So pull back here again, chat, right? Rejection right off of that level, so that's not great. W pattern on the 5-minute and 15-minute chart. It is a confirmation to stay longer inside the trade. So yeah, I mean, if you got a W pattern, I mean, you're basically anticipating that there's going to be more upside. However, your stop loss placement is important, right? So because if you're saying a W pattern off for where, like, right, we're like, where's your stop? So are you saying a W pattern here? Or are you saying a W pattern, this is the bottom of it, and then we're pushing up, right? So your stop all the way down at 601. That's a very steep, very deep stop, right? So that's the only issue I see. I think you're better off now, right? If you're bullish, you're like, okay, well, my stop needs to be at like 640 or the bottom of this 1 hour candle, right? And if it gets there, so be it, right? And that's even for me, that's a little wide, guys, because my stop is normally not that big. I just close it out, kind of look for a better entry, maybe on a deeper retracement down. AMD? What? AMD? Hold on. Am I missing something here, guys? Or you're talking about AMD? It's up 8.14%. So looks like they report August 4th. So what am I missing about AMD, guys? Or are you just saying it's pumping? Money Mancher, you need to calm down, man, or we're gonna take you out of the stream, buddy. You need to calm down, sir. Don't worry. Listen, you're gonna get deleted, man. You're gone. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna. You gone.
He gone.
crazy, guys. It's like, yeah, I've been reading some comments, guys. So it's like, yeah, it's like crazy. You're gone, man. Oh, man. Hey D, are you still in Trader Pot Cup? Nah, I got kicked out yesterday, guys. Didn't get it done. Pine Tree Trader, what up, man? He goes. Nah, he had too much. Yeah, he had too much spamming, guys. He had some comments earlier, the morning stream and all that, and yeah, I saw it, and yeah, he's gone. So that's enough. I'm done. It's like crazy, guys. All right, so 30,000. He can come back. He'll come back on another user ID. I'm telling you right now, he'll be back. So, PW's back at some point, if I'm not mistaken, next week. Chat. Don't quote me on that, but if I'm not mistaken, next week. He's racing. He had pre-runs last week. He's literally getting ready the races this week. So, when does that start? Does it start tomorrow, Ginger? I think it's. Yeah, the actual race starts tomorrow, chat. So he's been getting ready for that. So I'm sure he'll be back in the mix from a stream standpoint. At some point next week. So there it is. 30,685. That was the level that we were talking about, guys. And we have, it's almost like retracement and push higher. That's what's happening, right? Retracement and push higher. Retracement to the 14 EMA like earlier this morning, and then expansion to the upside. So I think if that's the case and it continues, yeah, I mean, I think we head up here towards the box, 707. Just a little bit delayed, guys, right? But it's pumping. So it is. They're definitely making an honest effort to get us there. You got a few minutes left on the MOC polls, 343. I got the box highlighted here for you for your convenience. Let's do this. Somebody gonna say we didn't. See if we get this momentum push here, chat, to the upside. Pull back again, just kind of playing around in this level, chat. So, right, if you basically, I think, be smart to kind of map out the range. Is MOC going to bring some kind of pump here out of it, right? So we'll see. Or does it happen now? Yep, 686. Top of the box, there's 688. Keep in mind the bottom of the box is like 693. What platform do I use? Yeah, Tradeovate Prop, guys. Tradeovate Prop, one and only platform of the BDH. So, all right, there's 698, 689, 690. All right, so we're getting close to the box, guys. We got a howdy there on the way up there, just in case somebody wants to say that we didn't talk about the level, because you know how that is. So somebody's going to say it, chat. So 691.50. There's the box. Guy hit. Did you take it, sir?
Yup.
What was your all right, so there's more continuation, guys, inside of the box. We literally have a howdy there. So if you did not kind of pick up on that, unfortunately, don't know what to tell you. There's 695. If you took the long as you got paid, drop a W in the chat. You gotta love it. Still going, guys. There's 697. $6.98. She gone.
She gone.
There it is. So that's over 20 points, guys. 25 points plus here. Another 25 plus point trade. You gotta love it. Kind of walked you through what we were looking for in the level, so you can't say we didn't talk about it. Took a while to kind of build up, but once it got going, we knew that there was a possibility that we would kind of get that momentum kind of trending up here. Let's get Javier Green. Javier, where are you at, man? Where's your balance? Because we need to know.
My balance, so I'm down 400 right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Take some of those. So Javier's taking trades on the side, guys. Make no mistake about it, because
I am.
Hey, we got to stop taking trades on the side, because we're trying. Oh, man. Yeah, Javier's working against me over here, guys, because he is clearly.
No, I'm not fading D Money because I'm listening to D Money as well.
All right. So MLC poll is going to drop here. You'll see it coming through, guys. And I mean, we just had multiple trades. I literally I put 2 arrows this time, guys. 2 arrows in the box. I literally put the word howdy, and somebody's gonna say that we didn't. Somebody's gonna say something. So it is what it is, chat.
Guys, and if I'm not fading D Money, trust me, I'm not. I don't, whenever I watch D Money streams, I'm not trying to just copy his streams either. I take everything he says, of course, and I've learned everything I know from him. But I think he would agree is that he doesn't come on here for us just to copy his trades. He comes out on here for us to try to learn from him, but also put our own input into the market as well.
All right, so we're in MOC chat. You got a nice bottom wick on the current 5-minute candle. Shout out to Reginald York. He said patience is one of D Money's best qualities. Hey, I try to be patient, guys.
Yeah, that is true.
I try. I'm not perfect, though, so I don't get it right all the time, just like the next trader. Make no mistake about it. So, but you just kind of saw the price not breaking down, guys, right? Not breaking down and flushing below that 14. So once again, right, we had the same similar price action this morning. You had like the 14 holding up very strong, and a lot of times when you see that with the EMAs being very well spread apart, you will get some kind of pop, and we got it pre MOC. Right now the question is, does MOC bring anything, to be honest, or is it just kind of like a dud? Because you've had that pop finally up to this level immediately to the left that we were kind of keeping an eye on up here, guys. So we'll see.
And is MOMC usually just, you know, high volatility, or is it a hit or miss?
Sometimes.
Okay.
It's not guaranteed, but sometimes, yeah. It used to be crazy, but it kind of died down a little bit now. So a lot of times you get the move either before, after, like whatever. So
I remember I was watching your stream one day, and I think I was at the gym, and then from 4 to 5, it pumped up like 100 points or something like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right, so if you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. That was another trade there that got over 25 points. You had multiple trades today for some bangers here in the afternoon. Make no mistake about it. So if you didn't take them, you know, I mean, hey, let me erase the howdy here because we had it here. I know there's somebody out there that, you know, was fading D money here on these longs, but I mean, that's life, chat. They're going to learn. Why didn't you call it out? Oh, man. Yeah. You know what's crazy, chat, is that it's like literally, right. And I get it, guys. Right. We had the competition and all that. And I literally said, like, hey, guys, I got to be strategic because I knew that some of the people that were in the competition that D Money was up against, make no mistake about it, chat, they were clearly, you know, into in the stream. One of the guys follows me on X, and I don't know about the other guy, but he was obviously in the stream, right? So, I mean, you don't want to give anybody an unfair advantage that you don't have, you know, but if you lose, you lose, but you don't want to give them an unfair advantage. So I had to be a little strategic. I started like literally mapping out these levels with the boxes, guys. And like, there's still people that were, you know, they want you to hit buy or sell for them. So you got to love it. All right. There's more expansion to the upside, guys. 30,712. Tim, day in and day out, you draw it up and call it out. Yeah, but you know how it is, Tim. There's always somebody, man. Buying, I guess I have to press my own buy and sell. I mean, Chad, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with agreeing with analysis and, you know, taking setups based off of that. But if you're flat out just, you know, you got no desire to learn anything, and you know, you're just, you know, you can tell those people because they get so uptight in the chat. They get so uptight about it. They're pissed off. I just came back from a $1,000 deficit to be on the books by 300. Hey, nice. That's always great, right? Turn off your computer or close out your phone.
Walk away.
Because, you know, like chances are you might get a little aggressive here. It always works like that, chat, right? You fight all the way back and then something happens and then all of a sudden you're negative again because you couldn't walk away just being break even or positive. I've done that so many times, guys. So are you watching the Stanley Cup? It's tonight. I'll be honest, chat, I have not kept an eye on that. So probably not because the Panthers are not in it and they won the last, I think, 2 years back to back, right? So probably will not be watching it, chat. Go Knicks. Yeah, that game's tomorrow though. So, right, that game's not until tomorrow, guys. So you got Lucid accounts right now, chat. 50% off using the code PW. You know the vibes. So basically, these accounts, guys, you know, when you're looking at these accounts, we kind of talk through this a lot, and you can kind of see how 50K account, this is my favorite account by far, guys. 50K flex account, right? So I know Javier, we were talking about this morning. So basically the 50K flex account, you're able to get 2 of these for 50% off using the code PW. After that, it goes to 30%, guys. The beauty of the flex account is that you got a 50% consistency rule in the evaluation stage. So yeah, it's going to take you, it is going to take you 2 days to pass, guys, right? Make no mistake about it. Minimum 2 days. Could take you longer because there's no monthly fee. Once you're funded, you are able to take advantage of no consistency rules. So you can, you know, if you got a crazy green day, you're able to take advantage of that, guys. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So take advantage of it. You got to trade for 5 days, minimum of $150 for 5 days is the rule to be eligible, right? And you're able to take out 50% of your, basically of your balance inside of the account, chat. So if you make, minimum payout is $500. So if you, to take out $500, you need $1,000 in your account. If you want the max payout of $2,000, then you need to make $4,000 in your account to take out $2,000, guys. So that is it. There's no daily loss limit. So that's when you're looking at the 50K pro account, a lot of people like to pass evaluations in 1 day, and the pro accounts do allow you to do that. You can pass in 1 day. But however, you do have a daily loss limit. You do not have a daily loss limit in the flex account. So once you're funded on the pro account, you have a 40% consistency rule, which is not bad at all. I mean, that's a lot, guys, right? It's not like it's a super low number. I think that's fair. And you minimum data payout is 3 days. So that's the difference between flex and pro accounts, chat. 1 day to pass on pro, minimum 2 days on flex, no consistency in funded on flex, 40% consistency rule when funded on pro. So use the code PW. You guys know the vibes. And we're right at the top of the box, chat, 30,716. So shout out to Del Rey. W's on some longs. D Money is a very patient and logical streamer, and I learn so much from him when I have days off or on my lunch break that I don't even watch my prop firm's own channel. Wow. Hey man, you the MVP, man. You are the MVP if I ever seen one. So shout out to you for keeping it real in the field. We're gonna hit 31K this week, Tim. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. I mean, guys, I'm not. I mean, we're less than 300 points away, chat. Right? We're literally less than 300 points away from 31,000. So I mean, I think I would be shocked if we don't get it. Say something, Javier. They're saying you're muted.
No, I think it was just because like you had the thing. Am I muted? Hello?
Nah, you're not muted. Javier's not muted, guys. You can't hear Javier?
No, I think it's because you put it on the screen and I was talking. I don't know if it was like a replay or something.
Oh yeah. That was live feed. Yep. So 31K overnight. You think a gap up? Yeah, I mean it's a possibility. I mean, who knows, guys? I mean, the reality is I was talking to Miguel, my barber, the other day, and I was telling him, I said, look, man, at the end of the day, I don't think this thing is slowing down, right? I think you're kind of fighting a losing battle if you think that you're shorting just because we keep putting in new all-time highs. The question is, when will we retrace, right? We're going to retrace at some point, but I think it doesn't make sense right now to try to pick a top when every time the market has proven that every time somebody's picking a top, we just keep going higher. How can you even trade with this market? I mean, you're a momentum trader, so you just gotta deal with it. How can you even trade with this market? D-Money keeps muting him. I have not muted Javier, so. D-Money show, did you measure out that box? Yeah, the box was there. We had it there, guys. This was the price target. This was the level that got hit. If you guys kind of rock out with me on the stream, these levels get hit quite often, guys. It doesn't hit all the time, but quite often they do get hit. The reason why is because you're looking at higher time frame support and resistance, right? And if price is in momentum, there's going to be an attempt to get back to those levels. So you can kind of see here on the 30-minute chart, if you just draw out simple support and resistance, guys. I'm trying to get rid of all these drawing tools because we don't really need them now, right? So you go here, you look at the last time price was here. We had a retracement back down. You draw out the box, and that's your level, right? And then basically, actually, let me redo that because it took off my EMAs. Had to put back my EMAs, man. Come on, man. So, yeah, basically you draw it out, guys, and you look for a price to kind of react off of these levels. So you had a push up here, an attempt to go higher. They could not do it. We had the retracement, kind of formed a W pattern. You can see like an unconventional like W pattern, kind of nasty here. Probably a little clearer on the 15-minute chart, right? Price push down, push up, push down. Basically a double bottom, unconventional, and then a push back up. So as we saw, we talked about this on the 1 hour chart, chat. We saw that 1 hour candle closure, right? We had shorts here. This is where Javier was up like 9 or 10 points, and it pulled back, went green, didn't pull the trigger on the long, right? And then price took off to the upside. So when you see these candles closures, guys, off the 14, that is a lot of times very bullish momentum, and we're going to get continuation. Guys, I just got qualified for a $1,000 payout with Lucid. Can I request it tomorrow or today? Navy in 48. So if you qualified today and you hit 5 trading days, you followed the rules, you'll be able to request that payout at market close in the day. So probably around between 5 and 6 p.m. you should be able to request that payout. So congrats to you. I'm happy for you. Javier, when are you going to reveal that you're Big Brawly? Javier would not be revealing that because that'll be like Javier's last day here. Make no mistake about it. We can't have Big Brawly in the house. So, you know, we hope he's not Big Brawly. Oh, man. So you map the box out on a 30-minute time frame? Yeah, it depends on where it's clear, guys, right? You're looking for clean market structure. Today was all about market structure, right? The mentorship topic today was market structure, entries, like all that, right? Look at the expansion here, chat. Higher.
Yeah, so I did take that long, and I'm green now, guys.
All right, so Javier said he took the long. Yeah. He caught the Hail Mary.
Up $500 now.
He said he's up $500, so why y'all got Javier doing something strange for a little piece of change? Oh, man. So, yeah, it looks like Javier, he was able to pull it out. So, congrats to Javier. For,
I saw somebody.
$500?
Oh, yeah, $500.
$500 in the green. We're going to give him a solo shot for that, guys. I think he deserves a solo shot.
And look at this thing. This thing is still pumping.
Yeah, she gone.
My, she gone.
She gone. Yeah, but you're looking for the cleanest price action on the chart, chat, right? The cleanest levels depending on the time frame, and you're trying to ride that momentum in that direction. So tomorrow, guys, we'll have a lot more to cover, obviously, right? We got an agenda set up here. We'll cover some more topics, kind of dive in. Be showing some trades here, obviously, right? More trades, keeping the party going with you guys for day number 3. Make no mistake about it. So that's 30,752.
Just when you think it can't go higher, man. There it is. Yeah, I did. I took my TP at 7:30, even though it slammed up, but I've had a long day, so I'll take it. Yeah.
Now it's time for a beer. Yeah. Told y'all it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Carlos, you are correct, Amando, on that, sir. So, I mean, guys, if you, we literally had a box mapped out that said howdy inside of it, guys. I'm gonna just start putting like random stuff inside of the box, just because it's like kind of funny. So, and I mean, this thing is still pushing, chat. 30,756. She gone.
I guess that answers my MOMC question, huh?
Well, yeah, but see, it's funny because it happened after 4 o'clock. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe an earnings pump. Hey, Javi made it back to green. Yeah, he said he's up 500. So I'm gonna wait. I was waiting for the stream to be over with, guys, to ask him for a loan. Right? We didn't want to make it awkward on stream. I mean, so. You know, we got to wait until the stream is over to make sure that we, you know, because people get a little strained when you talk about money, chat, right? When there's a loan, you know how it is, guys. You got, you know, if you got a friend out there and maybe they tried to borrow money from you or whatever, you know, sometimes it could be kind of awkward. So you gotta wait for the appropriate setting. Now, there's some people out there that don't actually care and they just throw it out. They have no filters. So.
Guys,
D-Money wins 6K in Tradeify Cup. Already broken, asking for money. Oh, man. That's hilarious. Did you? Oh, look at Ginger saying stingy. Guys, I'm trying.
This guy.
Oh. So. Oh, man. Yeah, still 1966. D-Money needs a loan to buy a box of corn dogs. Here we go. So, yeah, we got to give him a timeout for trying to throw some shade at D-Money here after 4 o'clock. How dare you have the audacity?
Guys, I did say somebody save. I went green at the end of the day. D-Money has to moonwalk. I did see that on the chat. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, they might have said that, but D-Money didn't agree to those terms, guys. So, D-Money won't be doing the moonwalk today. Make no mistake about it. Now, if we you guys sell Warbook shirts, we can drop the link in the chat for you. Make no mistake about it. We do have, actually, I don't. Yeah. Ginger's gonna drop the link for you in the chat. Is that one on there though, Ginger? Yeah, I don't think that Warbook shirt is on there, guys, but we do have quite a few to choose from here. Make no mistake about it, right? So Ginger dropped the link in the chat. You got quite a few shirts. I don't know how Jerome has a shirt on here, guys. Don't support that guy. You got PW's Pokemon Pikachu shirt on here. You got some liquidated, etc., right? You got a lot of options here on the site. So I know Ginger dropped the link in the chat. All right, so we need 1,000 likes, guys. Did we hit 1,000 likes? Where are we sitting with likes, chat? We got to keep this. We're at 711 likes, guys. Do me a solid.
Come on, guys.
Hit the like button. We know that there's people out there that have not hit the like button, chat. So do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. Hit the like button. We're trying to get to 1,000 likes. We've had 1,000 likes in the afternoon for months, chat. Trying to keep that streak rolling here. We still got over 1,500 people tuned into the show. So I know there's people out there that have not hit the like button because we have less than 1,000.
Come on, guys. Hit the likes. We got D-Money spinning that sauce, man.
So we're at 783 likes. We're almost there, chat. Right? A little bit over 200. We'll be at 1,000 likes. And I definitely appreciate the support. I don't take it for granted. So any plans? What's the plans for the afternoon, Javier?
Today, what's today? Tuesday? Might hit the gym or go for a run or something like that.
Oh, look at this guy. This guy knows that there's females in the chat. He's trying to.
No, man, I'm serious.
This
you gotta
guy, Javier. This
guys. Let
Chat.
me tell you, if you're trading, you need something else to occupy your mind. You cannot be trading 24/7. You You have a hobby or something.
I mean, I agree. I agree with you. You got to have some kind of outlet, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's a lot of mental capacity that you are taking up. You know, this is something that, you know, requires a lot of mental capacity, and you got to be able to break away from it. And I think if you're starting out, guys, maybe you're new to trading and you're kind of tuning in, the reality is that you got to understand that this is a marathon, guys. This is not a sprint, right? And I know people don't want to hear that. Some people don't want to hear that, chat, but I've been trading for 10 years. I know PW's been trading for probably longer, just as long or longer than that, guys, right? In some way, shape, or form. So the reality is that you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have blown accounts. You're going to have days where you feel like quitting. You're going to have days where you feel like you're on top of the world because maybe you got a payout. But you got to keep pushing, chat, right? That's just what it is. You got to keep pushing. So you got to have an outlet. You got to have things to do outside of trading, because if you're trying to trade, you think that, you know what it is. You think the more you trade, the more your learning curve it's going to get shortened. And reality is all you're really getting is burned out.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
You're going to get burned out, chat, if you don't have an
100%.
outlet, right? That could be spending time with your family. That could be going for a walk, going for a run, hitting the gym, playing basketball, dunking on Denny, right? Whatever it is, chat. You know, because that's what I plan to do. I plan to dunk on him. So I'm not worried. Definitely have an outlet there. But on a serious note, guys, you got to have some kind of way to break away. And I made a mistake early on as well, trying to trade every session, chat. So Aegis session, AM session, right? Overnight, I would literally wake up middle of the night, 2 o'clock, my alarm's going off, trying to trade London session, right? And then continue. Crack. Oh yeah, we see them there. We know that people are feeling free here. So David, we you know, I don't even know if should I give him a timeout, chat, or should we let him ride, because he's saying that he smokes crack, and we don't want
to rehab.
We don't want to, I mean, cause a relapse here. So should we keep him in this? You guys tell me. Should we boot him out, or should we put him in timeout, because he will pass out.
Come on, man.
So I mean, this is very you know, we knew it was coming, chat, and I don't know what it is. You know, I wish I could put my finger on why the chat gets kind of strange at certain parts throughout the day and people start feeling free. Maybe it's the trade. I know we just had a breakout. Maybe they were holding it along and they were able to ride this thing up, but it is very strange. people in the chat happen them on crack. Oh man. But yeah, I definitely think it's important, guys, to have an outlet, right? Because if not, it's going to catch up to you, right? Even if you feel like right now it hasn't, it's going to catch up to you guys, because you can only be mentally sharp for so 100%. Long throughout the day.
Yeah.
That's just the reality. We're all human, right? You can only be mentally sharp for so long.
100%.
If you haven't already, guys, hook me up with a like here. If you're not subscribed, we rock out Monday through Friday, no later than 9 a.m. trying to make a little monies.
I tell you what, though, I am excited for tomorrow night. For sure.
For the finals?
Sure. Yes, sir.
Yeah. We need less than 137 likes, guys. We'll be at 1,000. So hook your boy up with the like, guys. We caught out multiple trades here. Over 20 points, right? You had a couple trades over 25 points here in the afternoon session. Had a 15-point trade. And basically had a scrap trade. So definitely had an opportunity here to make some moolah. So all I ask, guys, if you hook me up with a like, I would appreciate it. We got 1,300 people tuned into the show here, trying to keep that streak alive of 1,000 likes. We're almost there. Need 100.
Somebody asked, when's the next trade, D?
Yeah, I know. It's always like that,
man.
They don't listen, man. They forget about the 25 plus point
unreal
trade they just had.
Howdy wasn't enough.
You gotta love it.
What about you, D? What's your evening looking like?
I mean, got some dinner plans, guys. You actually got see if I can attend. They got a TradeFi has an event, so we'll see if I'm able to hit that up tonight. You can't put a crackhead on timeout. Good luck. Tim, you didn't tell us about the big push before it happened, D-Money. I know, right? It's like crazy. Like, what else? What do I need to put? A caution sign up there, guys? A caution sign? Something I gotta come up with, right? To try to. It's like crazy that there's some people out. There'll be somebody that says they'll probably say something on X tonight, guys. I'm telling you, that's just how it is. That's the environment now that we're. I don't know where it came from, but it's definitely here. So it is unreal, but. D gave the sauce this morning, and I caught a 65-point trade. Thanks, D Money. Hey, shout out to Steel 66. I don't hit buy or sell for you though, so you did all the work. But I'm happy for you. Definitely happy for you guys. Look at the pump here.
Yeah.
Out of that box, guys. To the upside. I mean, that is cray with little Ray Ray. About a 47-point pop, but we were talking about longs down here to inside of the box. So, I mean, you got to be realistic here. That was over 77 points, chat.
And look at that. Wow. Today's one of those days where, you know, you think the market can't go up. It can't go higher, but it just keeps going up.
Yeah, today was one of those days, guys. Just kind of looking back at the chart really quick because we know that we've had, right? Today you had this is your ORB. So this is your 15-minute ORB. Got a couple accounts up over $1,000, guys. A couple Apex accounts up over 1,000. Didn't do much with the Lucid accounts today, right? So, but these are right. 15-minute ORB set up here. 567 was the high. You had a crazy wick. We were here for that. We watched that kind of play out, and then price started kind of pushing back to the upside. Capitalize on some longs. Right, and then you had the breakout, retracement, and a continuation higher. So just kind of scout what I can get. This is my first time seeing this, and I want to open an account. What company should I trade with? Yeah, eBaltimore. So we're trading prop firms. Right now, you can see on your screen, Lucid's a great one to start with. You can get 2 accounts, 50% off using the code PW. So that would be definitely a good option for you. I think that works out to be roughly like $70 per account right now with Lucid. So you got Lucid. If you use the code PW, you're always gonna get the best deal, right? So Lucid right now, 50% off. You type in the code PW at purchase, and that's gonna get you rolling for roughly about $70 per account. That's gonna get you $2,000 of drawdown. Right, so if you're opening up a live account to get $2,000 to be able to trade that and open up one contract, you would have to put quite a bit of money, right? But you're talking $70 to get basically the same drawdown that you would get by putting $2K into a cash account. So just kind of keep that in mind, guys. That's the beauty of prop firms. The other thing is you're able to scale this up to 5 accounts. You can do 5 accounts at a time, believe it or not. So these are Lucid Trader Funding, or LucidTrading.com, right? That's the website. You go to onlypropfirms.com and you can compare all the top props. We got you covered. And like I said, PW is always going to get you the best deal. Come on, guys. We're sitting here. This is crazy, man. Are we not going to hit 1,000 likes here, chat?
Come on, guys. You got to hit the like, man. Show some appreciation for
Are we not going to hit 1,000 likes? Is this the first day in weeks on weeks on weeks that we don't hit 1,000 likes on the show, guys? We're sitting at 900 likes, and we still got 1,200 people in the chat.
Come on, hit the
likes,
guys.
That's enough to get it done, because we know there's people out there that have not hit that button.
Let's get to 1,000
likes.
So
we were over 1,000 obviously this morning. But we have 1,400 likes. It looks like this morning we're sitting under 1,000 this afternoon, guys. So I need your help.
Let's hit those 1,000 likes, guys, and I'll dunk on D-Money. How about that?
Man. Yeah, that's not happening, but... I hit the button 10 times already. Yeah, you can only like it once. So
Just don't dislike it though. Unlike it.
yeah.
What a day.
All right, so let's see what we got. I got a couple more minutes here, guys, and I'm gonna hit the road. We'll call it a day. So, what are the questions? Any questions, guys, on today's like topics that we did not cover or that you had a question on? Right, I saw some pretty good questions. Not gonna lie, guys, in regards to the boxes being drawn out, wick entries, and all of that, right? So any other questions that we did not cover or you need clarification on, kind of wrapping up day 2, guys. So that obviously goes for Javier or the chat here. We got a couple minutes. We're going to wrap this thing up. So D-Money, good information today. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like button. Yeah, but if you don't mind, guys, hit the like button. Any pattern to know when an EMA breakout is or it could be invalid? Yeah, there's really not a pattern, but you're looking at price action, right? So you see how, if you guys notice today, the uptrend that started, right? We really didn't. You had the ORB set up after the ORB break above 567 and a retracement back to the EMA, guys. We did not get a candle closure for a while, right? Notice how the 14 EMA and the 50 EMA after 1025, we didn't get a candle that closed back below it, right? Until basically 1225. So roughly 2 hours, guys. And that kind of tells you that the uptrend is strong, right? So there's not really like a pattern. More or less, it's more about price action. Because if price is going to have a nice trending day or at least a nice trending kind of phase throughout the day, you're looking for the EMAs to possibly be respected, guys. Higher highs and higher lows. The unfortunate part today, though, you had a lot of wick action coming off of these EMAs, guys, right? So, but those were good entry points. So when you start seeing all those wicks, we talked about that. You're trying to get in on the wick. So on some of these examples, you would be getting in longs on a bearish candle, right? You're not getting in on a breakout. And the only reason why is because of the wiki wick action, chat, right? The wiki wick action. If this was straight momentum trading and when we had like solid candles, like in one direction, that's different, right? But we had a lot of wick action. So you're expecting the EMAs to be respected. Notice how here, same thing, guys, this afternoon. Somebody even said it in the chat. They're like, Javier, get long after the cross of the EMA. Yeah. Right? Bullish EMA cross. So once the bullish EMA cross took place, so that was at going into 1500 hours, guys, right? So we have not had a candle that closed and right since 3 o'clock, basically, below the 14 EMA. Think about it, right? Every time price pushed up, it came back to the EMA, regrouped itself, and then pushed higher. Came back to the EMA or close to it, regrouped itself, and then pushed higher, right? And that's what you're looking for. Higher highs and higher lows, guys, right? Higher highs, retracement, higher high, retracement, higher high, retracement. And that's price action, right? That's just how a trending market kind of moves. And that's what you're looking for. Do you trade the volatility or do you wait for clarity? 9:30 a.m. there's a lot of volatility and direction is not clear. What do you think about the U.S. Open? Michael, yeah. So if you notice, what we're doing is we're mapping out the opening range, guys. Right? So these black lines, the two black lines is the opening range, right? 30,567.75 and 30,423.75 down here. That's the opening range, guys. And that opening range basically is your kind of momentum. Like you're trying to trade momentum here, right? So if you notice what I do, maybe you're new rocking out with us, I map out the 5-minute ORB first, right? And if that 5-minute ORB is a nice momentum candle, a lot of times that's enough, chat, to kind of get a trade right in. And today, I mean, it would have played because you could have played shorts on the break of the ORB low, right? You would have got paid a few points there, right? And then price pulled back. But you were kind of having some back and forth. I think what happened today, now that I'm thinking about it, we had a drop right at open, guys, right? And then you had a pullback and then continuation down. So wanted to let the price kind of set up a little bit. So 15-minute ORB was kind of, I think, was the move here. So drew out the 15-minute ORB once we broke above it, right? A break above 30,567, started looking for longs. And if you notice, we haven't closed back below the 50 at all, right? Since basically 9:30 this morning on the 15-minute chart. So you're using the EMAs as confluence for a potential of price continuing in a direction that is trending. How'd you decide the 14 EMA? Yeah, that question comes up a lot. That's just a preference thing, chat. That's not anything set in stone, meaning that it's a make or break, or it's the, you know, hidden EMA, golden EMA or whatever. It basically works well for me with the higher time frame. I trade off the obviously 5-minute chart, but I leverage the 4-hour and 1-hour chart. So it tends to work pretty well with that, with those time frames. So that's why I kind of stumbled upon that. 1450 and 200 actually. Trump is live. Yeah, good for him. Right? Copy. Guys, we're about to wrap up here. So if Trump wants to come on and talk about how, you know, he hurt his toenail last night and the market, you know, whatever. I mean, let him do it, guys, right? We had Rubio during the morning session, so. Sell-off time, maybe. 18 more likes? What?
Come on, guys.
Chat.
You serious, man?
You gotta be pulling my leg, guys.
There's no way.
We need 18 likes to get to 1,000 likes. Oh my goodness.
That's messed up, man.
18 likes, chat. Do me a solid, hit the like button, guys. I know we still got 1,000 people tuned in. We literally need 18 likes, guys. We will be at 1,000. Come on, man. Do your boy a solid, guys. I called out multiple trades this afternoon that were banger trades. You gotta love it.
1K.
Yeah, we hit 1,000. I appreciate it, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it was looking a little scary there for a second. So I appreciate the support, guys. I don't take it for granted. I saw you a couple times that the market opened. Your entry when the candle break EMA 14 and 50. Is that correct? You're saying for shorts or longs? I'm kind of confused on what you're saying. So if the market's opening at 9:30, guys, that's a momentum trade. So that's a little different, right? Meaning that you're trying to join the momentum. So you may see me take some long, like tomorrow I might do a little aggressive. Who knows? I mean, we'll see. It's Wednesday, chat. Might get a little aggressive, right? If the price action dictates, right? But I try to wait for that 5-minute ORB because it kind of, a lot of times price is going to move in the direction of the ORB, guys, right? So if the ORB opening range is bullish, a lot of times, you know, you'll get that continuation in that direction. So that's what I'm looking for. In this candle, you can see the 9:30 candle, that bottom wick was kind of telling you that shorts could be out of play, right? So people that tried to short up here at 504, they got ripped because price pushed up and never came back, right? So, I mean, that's just what it is. D-Money, new sub and like is yours for a no price of unlocking my other account. Oh, free the city route. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't have access to do that, guys. Right. So if you got blocked, I mean, obviously I didn't block you, so I don't know what happened there. So. To be honest, right? I have no idea what happened. So. How we qualify for mentor like Javier? I can bring ginger flowers and chocolates and some corn dogs for D-Money. Yeah, you had everything was going good until you said corn dogs for D-Money. So I don't think.
No, you can't get a mentorship, brother. So. You lost your chance.
No, we had it open, guys. We had this open for a while, chat, to be honest, right? So we had it posted on X. You guys can follow me, by the way, on X, chat. You should be able to look me up, all caps, D-Money. Just put in D-Money on X. And you should be able to pull me up. Make no mistake about it. But we had it posted on X for an extended period of time. and you had your opportunity there. Are we going to do this again at some point? Possibly, right? Who knows? So I would say stay tuned. But D-Money all caps, chat. You can pull me up. Make no mistake about it. We got you covered. This is my X account. The name D-Money there, right? All caps. You should be able to pull me up. Should be easier for you guys to find me and follow me. I'll cover that tomorrow as well. So
That boy Demarius Young.
I've learned a lot. Nice. Hey D, where were you at 4-year mark, Mr. 45 special? Oh, you're saying with trading? Yeah. Still trying to find my way. You're right. It takes a while, guys. That's why I don't want to paint a picture that's not realistic. That's why it's funny when you get people that heckle you, social media, whatever, right? It's like, guys, I'm telling you how it is. I mean, whether you believe it or not, I hope that. Well, all right, so this is what I'll say, chat. I hope that my stream, PW stream, right? I hope that we can help in the space kind of shorten your learning curve so it doesn't take you as long to be, to start getting payouts, right? And I see it all the time. Chat. I see people all the time literally DMing me and, oh, I've been trading for a year. I got a payout. I've been trading for 6 months. I got my first payout. I've been trading for 2 years. Never got a payout. Finally got a payout, right? So I know that it's happening. So those are the people that I'm happy that we're able to kind of add value. And we're not a signal service. We don't tell you when to buy or sell, but we definitely take pride in trying to add value in the space. So 4-year mark, still trying to find my way, man. I mean, I think you feel good. You're going to have ups and downs. You get some payouts, and then all of a sudden you think you got everything figured out, right? That's like the thing. When you think you got it all figured out, guys, and honestly you don't, right? So it's always, it's going to be a grind, man. It's going to be a grind. What I'll say is what started happening is I got sick of blowing accounts, guys, and I kind of stumbled upon the higher time frame. And that saved me, guys. To be honest, I probably wouldn't be trading right now, right? If I didn't stumble upon the higher time frame, guys, and kind of implement that, I probably would not be trading right now, because I was just blowing accounts, and because they're like, oh, the trend is your friend, right? So you get short, and all of a sudden it's retracement time. So it's like what kind of hair gel does Javier use? Serial trader.
That's a good question, man.
Ginger deleted it, but we still read it out. So if you want to share your hair gel tricks here, sir, we're gonna hit the road after that. So we'll give you the solo shot. What kind of hair gel do you use?
What kind of hair gel do I use?
Hey, don't try to hold back, man. They want to know.
I don't use gel. I use this thing called mousse, actually.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
better than gel. Yeah.
Just curious. Yeah, he uses mousse. Yeah, you're trying to get suave like Javier. You got to get the mousse. So
the moose.
All right, guys, I appreciate the support. We will be back. Make no mistake about it, guys. Tomorrow we will be back, chat, bright and early, 9 a.m. trying to make a little money. So you guys know the vibe. So see what we can get here. Hopefully, decent price action. That's all we can hope for. We know we don't control it, so we will find out. Appreciate the support, guys. Until tomorrow, stay safe. And if you're in South Florida,
Peace
stay
out,
dry,
chat.
because there's going to be some rain coming. So
hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in.